From Cesar Romero's painted-over mustache to Joaquin Phoenix's haunting transformation, the Joker has become more than Batman's nemesis. He's the holy grail of villain roles the character actors kill for, sometimes literally driving themselves to the edge. Today on Multiverse of Mayhem, we're exploring the Joker phenomenon, why this clown prince of crime has become the most coveted role in Hollywood. If you appreciate deep dives into what makes characters culturally iconic, hit that subscribe button and let's explore what makes actors risk everything to wear the purple suit. So let's talk about the blank canvas. Here's the Joker's secret weapon. He has no definitive origin story. Multiple choice past, as he'd say. This isn't a bug, it's a feature. While most villains come with rigid backstories that limit interpretation, the Joker is whatever you need him to be. A failed comedian, a mob hitman, an abused loner, all valid, all wrong, all right. This narrative vacuum creates unprecedented creative freedom. Actors aren't adapting a character, they're inventing one. Each Joker can be radically different while remaining authentically Joker. Romero's campy prankster and Phoenix's broken Arthur Fleck share DNA but exist in completely different universes, literally and figuratively. Compare this to playing Lex Luthor or Green Goblin. Those roles come with established parameters. The Joker, he's jazz, all improvisation on a theme. The prestige factor. Let's address the Oscar in the room. Heath Ledger didn't just win an Academy Award for playing a comic book villain. He redefined what these roles could be. Before 2009, superhero movies were box office gold but award season kryptonite. Ledger's posthumous win changed everything. Suddenly the Joker wasn't just a fun villain role. It was a legitimate path to critical acclaim. Joaquin Phoenix's Oscar win cemented this. Two actors, two completely different interpretations, two Academy Awards. No other comic book character can claim that distinction. This prestige creates a self-fulfilling prophecy. Serious actors want the role because it's taken seriously. Studios court serious actors because they elevate the material. The Joker has become the Shakespeare of comic book roles. Even if you fail, you failed swinging for greatness. The method to the madness. The Joker attracts method actors like moths to flame because the role demands total transformation. This isn't putting on a costume, it's rewiring your entire being. Ledger's infamous diary, Phoenix losing dangerous amounts of weight, Leto's reported method, acting extremes, all point to how actors push themselves to embody chaos incarnate. But here's what's fascinating. The role seems to demand this intensity. You can phone in many villain performances, but half-hearted Joker falls flat immediately. The character exists in such an extreme psychological space that actors must push themselves to extremes to reach it. This creates an almost mythological challenge. Can you touch madness without being consumed? Can you laugh at the abyss without falling in? The role becomes a trial by fire that separates great actors from legends. Let's now talk about the anti-hero appeal. Modern audiences love complex villains, and the Joker offers complexity without redemption. He's not sympathetic in traditional ways. No dead family or noble goals gone wrong. Instead, he's pure-eyed, saying what we can't, doing what we won't, laughing at what terrifies us. In an era of formulaic Marvel villains with world-ending CGI plans, the Joker's simple chaos feels revolutionary. He doesn't want to rule or destroy. He wants to prove a point about human nature. That philosophical angle attracts actors who want to explore ideas, not just execute plot points. The Joker also offers something rare, a villain who consistently wins on philosophical grounds. Even when Batman stops his schemes, the questions linger. Is one bad day all it takes? Is civilization just a facade? Are we all wearing masks? Heavy stuff for someone in clown makeup. The career transformation. Playing the Joker has become a career metamorphosis moment. Ledger, already an Oscar nominee for Brokeback Mountain, achieved legendary status. Phoenix, already respected, reached new heights. Even Leto, despite mixed reception, showed range nobody expected from the 30 Seconds to Mars frontman. Jack Nicholson understood this in 1989. Already a legend, he didn't need Batman, but he knew the Joker would add a unique entry to his filmography, the role where Jack Nicholson played Jack Nicholson turned up to 11, and it worked perfectly. This transformation potential attracts actors at career crossroads. Want to shed a pretty boy image? Go full Joker. Need to prove dramatic chops? Joker's your guy. The role has become Hollywood's ultimate acting flex. Now on to the cultural mirror. Each era gets the Joker it deserves. Romero's 60s camp reflected pop art sensibilities. Nicholson's 80s gangster channeled Reagan-era excess. Ledger's terrorist embodied post-9/11 anxieties. Phoenix's failed comedian spoke to inequality and mental health crises. Leto's gangster aesthetic, well, let's just say 2016 was a weird year for everyone. This cultural shape-shifting makes the role perpetually relevant. Actors know they're not just playing a character, they're channeling zeitgeist. The Joker becomes a vehicle for social commentary dressed in purple suits and green hair. This relevance creates longevity. While other villains feel dated, each Joker remains a time capsule of its era's fears and obsessions. Actors aren't just joining a franchise, they're entering a conversation with history. Here's an uncomfortable truth. Playing the Joker means embracing parts of yourself you usually suppress. The role requires accessing genuine darkness, not manufactured menace. That laugh isn't just sound, it's philosophy. That smile isn't makeup, it's madness you choose to wear. This psychological excavation attracts actors who want to explore their own shadows safely. The Joker provides permission to indulge destructive impulses within artistic boundaries. It's therapeutic and dangerous, cathartic and consuming. But there's a warning here too. Ledger's intensity, Phoenix's weight loss, Leto's bizarre behaviour. The line between method and madness blurs. The role's demand for authenticity can push actors into genuinely dark places. The Joker doesn't just test acting ability, he tests psychological stability. The Joker embodies Hollywood's perfect paradox, a character with no rules in an industry obsessed with formulas. He's simultaneously the safest bet, guaranteed attention, and the biggest risk, guaranteed scrutiny. This tension attracts actors who thrive on contradiction. Consider the challenge. Make a mass murderer charming, a terrorist philosophical, a clown terrifying. The role demands actors hold opposing ideas simultaneously. Humour and horror, chaos and calculation, performance and authenticity. This paradox extends to audience reception. We're repulsed by the Joker's actions, but captivated by his presence. Actors must navigate making evil entertaining without glorifying it. It's a tightrope walk over an active volcano, and that danger is intoxicating. So there you have it. The Joker phenomenon isn't just about one great villain role, it's about what that role represents. Complete creative freedom, critical legitimacy, cultural relevance, personal transformation, the chance to touch madness and return with artistic gold. Every actor wants to play the Joker because he's become more than a character. He's a career-defining challenge, a cultural mirror, and a psychological journey. He's proof that comic book movies can be high art, that villains can be complex, that laughter can be terrifying. In a Hollywood increasingly dominated by safe choices and existing IP, the Joker remains gloriously, dangerously unpredictable. He's not just Batman's greatest enemy, he's every actor's greatest opportunity. The question isn't why actors want to play him, it's why wouldn't they? What's your take on the Joker phenomenon? Which portrayal spoke to your era? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe for more deep dives into pop culture psychology. This is Multiverse of Mayhem, reminding you that sometimes all it takes is one bad role to change everything. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.